Alright, boys and girls, take this time to go grab a bag of your favorite gummy bums, maybe some lightly salted stun nuts, finish off those hash brownies, and get ready to cuddle up with a nice farm fresh episode of the Ranters. With you today, there is me, Newman Taylor.
Oh boy, it's Mac Cheesin'.
Mac Cheesin'? Then my name is Jesus Christ, then.
Mac Cheesin'.
And I'm Seth Nelson.
Can I be, Andrew's here.
And it's Joshua Stone Shepherd.
Alright, so we have a few normal people here.
I'm sorry, Mac Cheesin'.
I can't imagine. I couldn't even think. I'm so mindfucked by what
Who
he
invited
said.
Mac Cheesin'?
He's like the new fucking mac and cheese fucking sports.
Are you
Is this because of the new freaking Vanilla Ice Ninja Turtle mac and cheese trailer?
I actually
What?
held on to this one for a couple weeks before I used
You
it.
planned
Did
it.
you?
Yeah,
Oh,
I have them all.
Does he have a
Thing.
backstory for this hillbilly accent you threw out?
Mac Cheesin'.
It's
Yeah,
Mac
Mac
Cheesin'.
Cheesin'.
Coming
What
to
was
you
that?
live
Like,
from
I think it's too much of the Ric Flair talk.
Explain yourself, Mac Cheesin'.
Everybody's favorite cheddar should be Velveeta.
What the fuck, man? Oh, God.
I tell you what.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
man.
Wow.
Well, that's the end of the podcast.
That was
Thanks for listening.
enlightening.
Thank you for joining us, guys. This has been an enlightening few minutes. Thanks to the hillbilly Mac Cheesin', who made his way down just to join us.
Mac Cheesin'.
All right, I'm gonna start this one off with a personal experience of mine.
I'm sorry, but that name, as far as wrestling goes, fits in with the new WWE, a fucking swaggers and fucking stupid shit like Jack Swagger and fucking Mac Cheesin'.
Mac Cheesin', the
Super
Intercontinental
fucking
Champion.
18 tag team.
Oh, my God.
Mac Cheesin', what would your signature move be?
The Swiss cheese.
Not the Velveeta drop or something like that?
If we put like
Never dropped the Velveeta.
the Gouda drop or something.
The Gouda drop. The fondue, man. Just call it that.
Give them the stinky cheese.
Call it cut the cheese.
Cut the cheese.
Or the
Is
cheese
that
cutter.
just fucking
Yeah, there
fart in
you
your
go.
hand?
Oh, jeez.
It's gonna be on my mind the entire time. It's Mac Cheesin'.
Yeah, that's revolutionary.
Stinky cheese? Is it like you rub
I will say that's probably the most creative one you've done.
Thank you.
Well, I'm definitely gonna remember this one.
Mac Cheese. You can't forget Mac Cheese.
It's already memorable, dude.
made a
The
heroic
first
character,
30
Mac
seconds
Cheesin'.
is already memorable.
I'm already seeing T-shirts.
Right? I gotta draw Mac Cheesin' now. We both Newman. We both
Man, it was created here first.
Maybe if this
We're
thing
having
takes
an
off, we
art
get a
off.
sponsorship from fucking
Kraft.
fucking cheese, and you can replace the dinosaur on the back.
Yeah, dude. Mac Cheese
Fuck
is way
Mac, we
better
got-
than Cheesy Dino.
Fuck the Mac Dino, we got fucking Mac Cheese in
Does
there.
that dinosaur even have a name?
Cheezosaurus Rex, I think.
Is it really? It's just Cheezosaurus Rex. That's cheesy, bro.
You see them both on the cover of the box. Fucking Cheezosaurus Rex and Mac Cheesin'.
I'm writing.
Oh, man.
It's the whitest fucking rapper fucking macaroni and cheese character. He's got like a macaroni necklace with like a macaroni medallion at the end of it.
It's like white cheddar too to emulate platinum.
He's got the giant macaroni wheel on the end of it.
I could already foresee those Lucky Charm adventures or whatever, where the main character will go missing, and then his little kids, we gotta save Mac Cheese. And then they've got special macaroni pieces.
we gotta send this idea in, man. That's gotta be the next Blue Box thing, dude.
Yeah, we gotta make phone apps too, of course.
Oh,
about
shit.
Mac Cheese and puzzle
phone
games. and
apps.
shit.
You gotta get those games.
Damn, you've been sitting on this legacy.
Point and click
for weeks.
adventures with Mac
We
Cheese.
can make his own little mac and cheese wrestling world. We'll call it Mac Cheese and Slam or something like that. Yeah,
Mac Cheese and Slam.
Oh, what would your titleship be? Your titleship belt?
Ooh, that's
It's all made out of fucking craft paper with fucking macaroni.
Like an elementary kid.
Isn't there a commercial where the Cheezosaurus Rex has a freaking title or something?
It's got to be a battle now.
I could have swore that
obviously,
dude had a belt.
Mac
it would
Cheese
just
rides
be
on top
like
of
the
Cheezosaurus
WCW
Rex.
belt, like the World Cheese Wrestling.
World
It's so easy.
The cheese ship.
WCW.
It would be the World Cheesianship.
World Heavyweight Cheese Chip title.
Cheese
Oh
mania.
my god.
You know, it'd be a
Me
belt, but
too.
it would be like a nice, round block of it, but it would be like Cheez-Its as embroidery and stuff, Just, I could see it.
Cheez-Its and cheese nips and fucking
String cheese.
macaroni noodles, and we got nachos.
Oh my god.
Nachos, just nachos on it. Not
Oh,
even
man.
nacho cheese.
Can we have like the
We don't,
melting
we don't
pot
stop.
match?
We don't stop there, man. We get
Alright.
the wax covered cheese wheels around it.
Oh my god.
You
Funny
wear a
thing
cheese hat? Like,
on
like
this,
the
this
Wisconsin
little
people do?
cheese thing. It was funny at the time, but I used to have a friend who had, like, it was a jean jacket, right? Like, we hung out with this dude all the time, and we never noticed this emblem on the back of his jacket until like one random night where he shows up, and then you just see this little weird triangle logo, and it's like, wait, is that a fucking Kraft Kids jacket? And we're like 15, so I was like, dude, are you collecting box tops?
Is this guy's name the equivalent of something that you might sit on?
Yeah,
Perhaps in the front yard.
sort of.
What?
I don't know.
His
sort
name's
of.
Lawn Chair.
Very close.
No.
Very close.
No.
Very close.
Very close to another one of my friends whose name is similar to that, but no. His name is
Very close.
similar to something you'd swim in.
Oh,
Booty?
okay.
Booty shorts.
Booty shorts.
It was just the most hilarious thing to see
Okay.
someone have a jacket that you literally had to collect like fucking 50 box tops for. Like, did you actively do that?
Ryan did that when he collected he had a giant Ziploc bag full of Kool-Aid tops. And he got a Kool-Aid
Yo,
shirt.
speaking of sending in those box tops, remember those like when you're in school, those book drives?
Yeah.
Oh, those are the
scholastic
Remember
book
those?
drives.
Remember those ladies
Scholastic.
that used to work in those? I believe you have some experience with one of those as of late.
Are we getting into online dating?
No,
here?
man, we're not gonna talk about that right now.
Oh, okay.
I have something good going on. I
Sure.
can fucking tarnish that, so fuck that. If it fails, I'll let you guys know how that goes.
All right, whatever. I'm going
We
with
will eagerly stay tuned.
my tale of crappy. I hate holidays like Valentine's Day.
Oh yes.
Most recent holiday. I had to work like until 11:30 p.m. at my job, like catering to.
Can I interrupt for a second?
Yeah.
While you're telling the story, can we like slowly play like a Street Fighter theme underneath it right before you get KO'd at the end of it?
Right at
And
the
then when
end.
it's over, it's just do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
like it cues in behind your voice.
Well, since
You
this is
can,
all in
you
podcast.
can cut this part out. Obviously.
No, it's all staying, man.
I want
I've
Guile's
got-
theme personally.
That or
It's Guile's theme, like-
No. He needs Bison's theme because he is up against the ropes and he's not getting off them. There's no comeback.
All right, so I'll
Thank
see
you,
if
Mac
I can
Cheesin.
find these. Mac
I got him
Cheesin
on my
with
phone.
input.
Don't worry about it. I'll give it to you.
I'll give it to you.
So I've been working.
I can play it right now.
If you want to, man.
I'm gonna do it right now. Just keep
Go
talking.
for it. All right. So I'm working up. Like our restaurant closes at 10 o'clock, but sadly we stayed open a lot later than that, thanks to us being behind on reservations. So we were there until like 11:30 on Valentine's Day, and it already sucked dealing with the type of people who come in on these days. But then the coup de grace was me walking home after this, just like my feet hurt and whatnot. And then I got my hands in my pockets just strolling down the street. And I've got my headphones in, but they're not loud, and this ragtop Jeep drives down the street. And all I hear is, "Fuck you!" And it's just like, it's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I deserve that after a long day of work. Just some retard drunk dude to shout at me, "Fuck you." Like, thanks. And it's like, who the fuck are these people? Wait, no, I think I was in high school once and I used to do stuff like that. I don't think I've ever, like, shouted out of a window at random people, like, "Fuck you" or anything, but
Are you done?
fuck you guys. Fuck you guys in the ragtop Jeep.
Yo, honestly, just imagine what they were doing. They were riding around in the Jeep
Continue.
together on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it was 4 dudes.
Yeah, 4 dudes. Valentine's Day.
ragtop
at night,
jeeping it.
Ragtop Jeep.
Shouting at people walking down the street.
How
could've had a good
cool
circle
were they
jerk.
that night?
Hashtag circle jerk.
They could have
Hashtag
played
Limp Bizkit.
an intense game of Valentine's Day soggy waffles.
Well, it's clear that that dude was wasted. I don't know about the other guys. They were probably equally hammered.
I had the
but
opportunity to
inclined.
probably take a girl. I told you, a girl at Subway.
Oh yeah.
I didn't capitalize on that because it just ended weird. 'Cause she called me sir at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that so
Kind of
much.
threw me off.
I hate that so much.
Yeah. Well, 'cause she's all like, how's your Valentine's Day? I'm like, well, it's 8:30. I'm here at Subway getting a sandwich, so I mean, obviously nothing's really happening.
fucking
She's like,
magnificent.
I'm obviously working tonight. I'm like, well, obviously, no shit. And she's like, my dad took me out on dates, and I was like, well, that means you're either hopefully at least 18, maybe. And then I was like, all right, well, cool. And as I was about to say something, she was like, well, have a good day, sir. And it just fucking threw me fucking off the train tracks. I was like, I don't even know what to say.
Yeah,
So weird.
Ta-ta.
that action
So
died.
weird.
So you went in for a sandwich and you left with a feeling of awkwardness.
You dived out of
then
an
I went home and
exploding
played
building.
Castlevania. So,
You liking that so far?
yeah, I think it's pretty fun.
Which one? New one?
Lord
Shadows.
Shadow.
Okay.
Anyone else have any like weird holiday experiences? Like I hate every holiday just because I work at a restaurant.
Wait,
But
In general, just
Any
in
holiday?
general, just throw some stuff out, man.
Whoa.
I can tell a really funny drunk 4th of July party story. Like, I'll keep it short. I got too drunk early on during the day, and it was really hot. Didn't eat any food. Went and threw up in my room. But I threw up in a McDonald's cup, and then I peed in it and fell asleep. And then woke up and continued drinking. That's my story.
Boom.
And it all fit inside of the fucking big cup, too.
Not bad.
I was able to piss and throw up inside of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Easy throwaway too.
And then
man.
I couldn't walk out of my room with it because there's like 150 people in the house. So I hid it in my closet until my girlfriend came over.
Wait, what? Why
That's almost
did
a
you wait
heroic
until she
feat.
came over? But
Well, I hid it in
everyone
my
else
closet
gone?
because there were like so many people in the house. I didn't want to see them me walking with like this fucking 5-pound cup
But-
of
but-
piss
but-
and vomit.
what if she saw your five?
No, I was hidden. That she wouldn't go home.
Oh, okay. I was.
So was everyone else gone when your girlfriend showed up or something? Or all right.
Oh, I see.
Jeez, that's skill.
Well, I was so
The fact
fucking.
that you continued is the part.
Well, I
that,
took like a 4-hour nap because like we started setting up at like 9 o'clock in the morning because like we had to wait for the margarita machine to get there, and then we set everything up and then we started drinking by the pool, and I just got a little too fucking ahead of myself, and then I was pretty much gone by when everyone started showing up around like noon, and then went in my room, did my business, because I couldn't fucking get out of bed to do it in the bathroom that was 5 feet away,
Nice.
and came out 4 hours later, refreshed, rejuvenated, drank some more, and then had sex with a random girl.
All right, damn,
All right.
I was not expecting that one.
That wasn't my girlfriend at the time. Well, never mind. I'm not even talking about
That's not even a technicality.
That's fine.
it. Top that.
holiday story.
I don't think I have any.
I
personally,
really,
like, other,
I
like,
really don't have that many.
something
like,
funny happened. on that
memorable holiday stories.
You like Newman? No life stories.
one. Yeah.
Like I mean,
have
like
life
well,
stories,
we can go into like I mean, the last thing I really celebrated was like New Year's.
Like it used to be a family thing to go to my like grandpa's house, but I hate like I don't know. I don't think any of my few siblings are gonna listen to this anyways, but I hated that, dude. Going to my like musty like grandpa's house, and they'd always cook fucking like chitlins and pig feet and stuff, and I couldn't eat any of that because it looked like a fucking science experiment. And then when I found out what it was just even worse. I'm not gonna eat someone's butthole cavity. Come on now.
Joe Black.
Like
Yeah, jeez, no, that's so
You wouldn't
gross.
tongue about all, dude?
No, not a pig butthole.
Oh, we'll see.
Antoine Jacobs. Like some
That
fucking
is so gross, dude.
some giblets.
That's nasty. I used to live next to a Mexican family that we were friends with, like my mother and me and them, and they used to eat fucking goat balls. I don't know what they're called.
Oh, Rocky Mountain oysters.
Yeah,
Well,
that's-
those are bull balls, but it's
It's those things that they pickle in jars.
Dude,
right?
and yeah, and I remember we used to have a Mexican marketplace next to our
Oh, yeah, they sold
house. It was so horrifying. One time I went in there and there was like a goat like head
Just for
just in the like it was like I guess they sold them or something like the meat off.
No,
their
the meat
face.
off the face is very strong. It's like very like soft.
That's disgusting.
Speaking of fucking
Dude,
crazy shit
how's
like
that disgusting, dude?
That looks like some voodoo shit, though.
Dude,
To a
have
little
you-
kid walking in his store, and then there's like a fucking head of an animal,
No,
like
no.
almost down to its bone, just staring at you.
Did you read about that fucking story in Africa? In like fucking, it was like Somalia or something like that, about the hotel. When they raided it, they found fucking human heads inside of their kitchen, and they were fucking serving people fucking human flesh.
Whoa.
And it was like,
man.
like one of the guys that went in there was like some like pope priest kind of guy there, like some high religious figure, and he was like asked for some sort of meat, and they said, it's, I guess, what is their currency? It's like N something, so it was like
I don't fucking
N700, and he was like, wow, that's really expensive for like this kind of meat. And he fucking realized after they raided it was all fucking, it was human meat and shit. They're just like
Yeah.
carving up in the kitchen.
It's super gross.
Fucking gnarly.
That's gnarly.
Just feeding people fucking dead bodies and shit.
Well, I wonder if they killed him before they did it.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
No, they just
everyone's
chopped off like their bicep and fucking. threw
Like
that
when they
shit
raided, they found like
Super
a bunch of like
fresh.
cell phones and fucking AKs in the fucking in the kitchen and shit like that. And everyone like that, like they were interviewing, were like, yeah, you know, we noticed like strange. This is how they put it.
People
Strange,
disappearing.
strange, dirty people coming in, like. You know, kind of being shady, and I'm like, well, that would have been a fucking red flag. I guess it was going on for like years.
We noticed homeless people coming in and they wouldn't come out.
Yeah.
They go to the bathroom and they just not come out of the bathroom.
I always thought
Stay
these
there.
cuts of meat looked funny.
Fucking gnarly, dude.
Just
Yeah,
go to the
that's-
bathroom
Don't go to
and stay
Africa.
there.
Is that an
I just
eyelash?
thought our bovines were famished.
I'm gonna be serving
That's so
some
gross.
fuck- But they were like actually like it was like a special, like how you when you go to restaurants you can get like specialty like meat, like what is it, like whale and like stuff like that, like in Japan, like that's been
Yeah.
Yeah,
trying to be
there's-
outlawed.
you like kind of have to ask.
Yeah, it's like they had shit like that going on too in the background for people who actually wanted to eat human flesh, where they would literally serve you a roasted head on a plate, and people would pick at it.
Would you ever eat a monkey skull? Like
No.
the way they
No.
do
No.
the little brains
You
thing?
mean out of a monkey skull?
Because it's not going to taste like Jello, and it's not going to look
Whatever,
like it
dude.
fucking like it did in Indiana Jones.
Monkey
Yeah,
brains.
yeah. Temple of
It's
Doom.
going to look
man.
like a fucking brain.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's not gonna look like a
Can't
Jello
you-
pudding.
No.
Oh my god! If someone put that in front of me, I'd just flip the plate into their fucking face. Like there you go. That's what you put this here for, right?
I don't understand
I'll take
those
cheeseburger.
weird organ delicacies. Like I've tried a lot of them, and they're just, to me, the texture and the taste is just off.
It's hard to get. It's hard to get by.
You have to be like part of that
I mean,
culture to appreciate
the
it.
weirdest
I
thing is
swear.
cow's tongue. That's the only thing I've ever eaten.
Oh, I saw those too. Those are huge
Yeah.
when they're cut out of the fucking body.
Have you ever had like liver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes
Oh,
like.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's like that
I'm not a
same
big
thing.
fan of liver.
It's
I
kind of
had-
fatty and stuff.
I
Yeah.
had cow tongue ice cream in Japan. That would taste like cookie dough.
That's interesting.
got all
That's
kinds
not
of-
what I was expecting it to taste like.
No, not at
Tastes
all. I
like
was
it.
expecting something way different.
Well, when you only get little bits of it, not like a solid chunk of tongue.
They also had spider and snake.
I make it
I've had the chocolate covered like grasshoppers and bees and stuff like that.
I've had a chocolate chip grasshopper, and that's actually not that
Alright.
bad.
Oh wait, what movie was it? I was when we were going to watch some movie, and then I like went to a theater by myself because we all went to the wrong freaking.
For Lord of the Ring. No, Hobbit.
I think yeah, it was Hobbit, and I went to a movie theater, and there was like
Oh yeah, you were sitting next to weird dudes who were
Yeah,
eating chocolate
this-
grasshoppers, right?
this group of four like. I guess the stereotypical like kind of super nerds like
Neckbeard.
like one dude was wearing a fucking
Neckbeards.
brown robe. The dudes had neckbeards, and then you
They were
had the,
cosplaying.
I think they were just dressing themselves. Like, it was just-
Trench coats.
It's just
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 wearing
had-
their bathrobes.
yeah, it was like one dude
Dressed in
had
the
a
finest
robe.
Akatsuki robe.
One dude had a robe on. The other dude had like they all just looked horrible, like your stereotypical nerd that shouldn't actually be a thing anymore. But then this dude had like a container of crickets that I guess people eat, and he bought it at Hot Topic. He says, because I was sitting there waiting.
Bullshit.
I was sitting there
I've never
waiting
seen that.
for everyone to show up. And I was just like, damn, dude, this movie's gonna start soon. And I'm sitting there just listening to these weirdos talk while everyone else shut up, but no one did. And then it was just like this dude just putting them in his mouth. Like,
They were like,
they're
were they live?
I don't know. I wasn't close enough, and it was dark. It
I
was,
just imagine like if they're alive, just
chocolate
handfuls
covered.
into his mouth.
no, they weren't chocolate covered. They were just,
Falling everywhere.
just
Like,
I don't know what
Was
you.
this guy a frog?
John
Like,
Oliver Newman.
did you get a close enough to him?
He's like, don't afraid to move.
Was he a reptilian man?
I didn't want to get close.
You have
enough.
life stories. I would. Who would have thought you'd walk in the movie theater with a fucking fat nerd in a robe eating?
Do you know what I
crickets?
picture? Like I picture like literally like the big heads from Rocko's Modern Life sitting next to Newman in the movie theater.
They weren't
Hey,
right,
sweetheart.
they weren't right next to me. They were in the row immediately in front of me while I was waiting for other people to show up.
Ed
Close
Big
enough.
Head, dude.
Go, yeah, close enough. So it was like, and then I can hear the fucking crunch every time you put a grasshopper or whatever it was in his mouth. And then he offered like his friend one, and I was just like, "Don't fucking do it! Don't fucking do it! Don't put that in your mouth, dude!" But, like I was just trying to be under my breath, but I was staring at it like, "Don't do it! Don't do
This
it!"
guy's sitting over there like,
Yeah, and then the dude like holds out his hands like, "Well, I vowed to try everything once," and I'm just like,
But how exactly how he said it?
"Yeah, it was that it was that heavy wheezing as
He had
if
the exhausting breast of
yeah,
speech.
like
Wait, did he
It was just
say-
tired for him
Yeah.
to think.
did he say that verbatim? I vowed to try
yeah,
everything. once.
he was like that chivalry type of like talk. And he had that heavy sigh, like he was breathing out Crisco every fucking. And it was just like, I'm about to try everything at least once. And I was just like, don't do it, don't put it in your mouth, don't do it, don't do it. And then he like, just like tilts his head back and drops it in his
It
mouth.
would have
And
been
he
great
just,
if he threw it up and caught it.
he just took a bite, and I was just like, I'm like, this is not going to be a good
The
movie.
best part of this is if they were to turn around and offer you one.
I was like,
Because I guarantee you would have probably fucking caved and fucking done it.
no.
Yeah, you would.
No,
You
I
totally would.
I'm like, hey.
They'd fucking surround you.
I'm like, okay.
One of us. One of us. One of us.
No.
Don't worry.
Then pull out like their special
Fucking-
like
they open up
stones
the
and
ropes
shit.
so you can't fucking go around them.
I can just push one out of the way. Like, get out of here. You're out of
No,
shit.
they're gonna hex you.
Crickets on you.
Oh, God. It was so gross, though. Luckily, like 5-10 minutes later, someone came in and was like, Newman, we all went to a different theater. Ha ha ha. Let's all group up again. And I was like, thank God.
We sure pulled one over on you. Maybe next time.
It wasn't on me. It was on everybody. Because it was like 3 of you went to one theater, and then I went to one theater, and then like 8 other people went to another theater. And I was just like, geez, which version of this movie are we seeing? Because I was told we're going to see the 3D one. So I got
Like
like
you went to
some...
the one with the fucking real life people from the movie instead of
Right?
and shit.
Yeah, I got like one version
You got
of
trolls in
3D.
your theater?
Someone else got the other version, like you guys got the normal version.
Regular IMAX 3D and IMAX. And we were like, oh, so we're going to see it in the best version, you know, to where it just looks the best, whatever. IMAX 3D, yeah, so 3D, all right.
Yeah,
We
you
buy
sold
our
me
tickets,
3D,
and then
I was just like,
Newman
alright.
goes up to the window and he's like, oh,
Yeah, I
all
was
right,
with
3D.
you guys the whole time too.
And
It was
then
fine.
the checkout lady was just like, okay.
Oh.
I mean, we were immediately
That was
after, and they're
stupid
like,
too, yeah.
it's like, oh, so you don't know you're gonna get a different ticket right now? You're fucked.
Yeah, like I was with
I bet you
this
she
group.
didn't even pay attention to this group aspect you guys are thinking that she was paying attention to.
Standing right next
She was
to each
literally
other.
just like
Either
pushing buttons
Yeah,
and
she
like
was just
waving
like,
people
there's a person
on.
at my window, button.
either that or
You want to
this-
see this movie? Okay. I'll
Button,
tease
button,
you.
button, I hate my life.
I'll allow
Button,
it.
button, button.
either that or this was her version of like comic relief. Like these douchebags.
He
are going
didn't
to the wrong
specify, so I'm gonna screw him with this ticket.
Oblige
This is
him.
what he gets for spilling his popcorn and not cleaning it
It
up.
wasn't just me though, because like I think you guys went to IMAX 3D. I
We
went to
went
normal 3D.
we went to
and then
IMAX 3D,
the
and
rest
our
of the
other
group
friends
went
went to standard definition.
Vanilla, yeah. Who the fuck eats crickets? It's gross.
I've
Moral
had
of
a
our
chocolate
story,
covered
don't
cricket
eat
before.
crickets.
It's not that bad.
I don't eat insects.
Would you go?
But
to,
it was drowned by the taste of the chocolate.
Would you go to a store and buy a bag?
I wouldn't go out of my way to buy anything that's.
If one was offered to me, I would vow to try anything once.
Okay,
You
bro.
solemnly vow. You want to put that on
I
paper?
solemnly vow. I
Mac
will
cheese
not
and-
put it on paper.
I feel like when that moment comes and you say that line, you have to like spray Pam in your mouth first.
Just let it slide in. Like
Just
it's
a nice-
bobsledding into
nice
my
fucking
stomach.
Pickled fucking horse dick just sliding right down your pammed throat.
Some spotted cock.
He's not even chewing.
Spotted dick. Sorry,
His throat and
spotted
the whole
dick.
thing.
It's just like tilts
You
his
want
head
a
back.
spotted cock?
Spotted dick's
dick
a dessert.
Spotted dick is.
Oh no, I couldn't tell
It
you
is
that.
nothing of the such. It is just a dessert.
And it's a dessert, thank you.
That was a doo-doo experience.
Talk about a doo-doo experience, having to clean up your own bathtub because someone's too blackout drunk to clean themselves or even take a shower because they pissed themselves earlier. That's a story for another day.
Is it, or is it a story for now?
Oh, that's exactly how I'm going to lead into this story now.
Protect the
No name,
identities.
no name
for-
dropping.
Oh, no, I wasn't about to.
Should-
So,
okay.
let me set the scene.
So anyway,
it was... there was no specific holiday, so I couldn't bring it up earlier. But a few of us, or a number of us,
You could use my name.
Um,
I was there.
well, Newman was there and Andrew was there, and we were having some fun and drinking and probably playing games or whatever, just regular stuff. And I realized I had work in the morning, so I still wanted to hang out, but so I realized I should probably take a nap. So I go and lie down for exactly 30 minutes. And I know because in between that 30-minute period, one of our other friends, as I'm told later, takes a cup, not a shot glass, a cup, and fills it with vodka and drinks the whole thing. And in turn, then gets to become the loudest person in the party, shouting at the host, myself, that I am the greatest person and my house is the coolest. And he just loves all of his friends so much. And a little bit after that, moments even, stumbles into my room and knocks some of my stuff over and passes out. Well, this wakes me up from my could not sleep because everyone was so loud. I attempt to pick him up, as I always wanted to pick someone up, with the Metal Gear Solid style under the arms, but he was like 300 pounds, so, and dead weight, unconscious. Not gonna happen unless I want to throw out my back. I go and gather some support, only noticing that Newman has also passed out and he's got some people helping him.
I'll fill in my part of the story after he's done.
And I luckily grab a few kind volunteers, but not even the 3 or 4 of us can actually muster the strength to pull this guy even 3/4 of the way into the bathroom when we notice that he has pissed himself.
Mark Henry at your house.
Essentially.
Almost his son.
I think he's closer to Delos.
It's like Terrio.
But he's like
Just
dark
growing up.
matter.
So we get him there, and sadly we do have to strip him before he just starts to seep into the carpet or floor, any sort of bad scenario, and have to try and wake him up or something to where he can somehow help us a little bit to get himself into the shower to rinse off and not smell like piss. And so we leave him there. I mean, he seemed attended enough. And we come back, and he's in the shower, but he's like sitting down, and it seems all right. But then we like look at it looks like he's sitting on something. We're like, what is that? And he scoots forward a little bit, and like, oh, he pooped in my shower.
Ooh.
He must have felt a fart or something and just kind of let it loose. And I mean, that was one thing, but we, later took him out and he dried off and he passed out again. But I found out later that he pooped again before that and tried to cover it up with one of my shampoo bottles, which was even better. Just the icing on the cake.
That's just dirty, man. If you're gonna shit yourself at a party, at least have the common courtesy to not tell anyone and clean it up like I have. What?
I have actually a pretty interesting story about somebody.
What?
Wait.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Wait. Let me fill in my part of the
Newman's
story.
gotta
and
fill in
then
his
we'll
part.
go.
Yeah,
Alright.
oh yeah. Oh.
My perspective of the story. It's Kevin's or Mac Cheesin'? Is that what it is?
You may call me Mac.
Easy, Mac.
Big man.
Big Mac, Easy Mac, give a dog a bone, whatever. So, I'm at my homie Mac's New Year's party, right?
Oh my god. Was it New Year's?
So it's our normal kickback. It was some holiday. I don't remember which one specifically. It was a thing, I guess, because you have things every now and then. Anyways, we were there drinking, and it was our normal kind of hangout thing. We had a bunch of friends over. We were drinking and whatnot, but we were just playing around and stuff. And at this particular point, when I get to a certain level of drunk, I get kind of competitive with people, and the only other people who get competitive happen to be the heavyset big guys.
Dumb.
Yeah, I know, I was dumb, and it's dumb in general, but because I threw up in this party. So these big dudes are doing shot for shot, and they keep calling me out oh, I just did this shot. So I would go and take my shots and stuff, to keep up. And about 5 shots in, I get a call from a friend of mine who's like, hey, man, you want to hang out or something? I'm like, oh, I'm at my friend's little kickback. And he's like, oh, it's cool if we come over. And then I get clarification, and then they show up One of them apparently has never actually been at a kickback or whatever, and this is the pooper.
This is the river.
So when he shows up, he's like, "Hey man, like, can I get a drink?" And like, "Yeah, dude, the alcohol's in the kitchen. Like, help yourself."
Walks in there.
Walks. You're talking to me.
Grabbing liquor.
So he goes in there and he doesn't know what a shot is. So he grabs just a regular cup
Solo cup in it.
and pours up until like it's like
That's like a hillbilly shot.
Like a glass of water.
yeah, like three or like, and then he just downs it like that's what you're supposed to do. We didn't know at the time. We found out that he was drinking like that after the fact. So he goes in there and he does like 2 of these cups to catch up. Little did he know that was that was a lot.
That was past where we were.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm on this. I'm trying to surpass everyone here. So we didn't know that he was doing this at the time, and when the clear signs of he's gonna screw up, I was sitting in the pool room watching somebody play. What was it? Prototype. No, Prototype.
Oh yeah, that's.
Someone was playing Prototype, and I was just sitting in a chair, like, watching them play. And then he comes through the hallway door, and he's like, "Is that Prototype? I love that game, man. It's like my favorite." And it's just like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? But I'm still really hammered myself. So it goes off in my head, but I'm just kind of staring over there, like, because I'm wasted. I'm just watching, cool. Yeah. I'm not trying to look cool. I was literally just like brain dead staring at a screen until, "Is that Prototype?" And then I look over and I'm just like, in my head it's like, oh shit. But my body's not gonna react, so I'm just like, whatever. So then he just like vanishes, and I guess he took another cup of vodka, or it was a Crystal Skull or whatever. Was that the night? Or was that a different night?
No, that was a different night.
No,
Alright.
I think it was Grey Goose that night.
Whatever. It was like some vodka, and he was
some
just
disgusting
breathing it in.
vodka.
Oh, what's the cheap
It wasn't
plastic bottle
Fleshman's,
stuff?
was
This is vodka.
Svedka?
Svedka?
No.
It was
the-
Fleshman's.
No,
Fleshman's is the hella cheap stuff.
Pop-Off or Svedka?
Pop-Up, yeah, I think it was Pop-Up.
Was it Pop? Oh.
So the
Pop-Off's
stuff, the
terrible.
stuff you know who.
Okay, so
used for
pop
jungle
up
juice.
makes you shit yourself. 'Cause
Okay.
that's the same drink that I was on when
So-
I shit myself.
Yes.
Okay, so he vanishes
Bad.
again, and gets another cup of this, and he comes back, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna leave names out. Is that person? I love you, man. You're like the best. You bought me a burrito that one time." And he's just shit-faced hammered, right? And at that point, when he came back the second time, I was like damn near gone myself, and I went into the TV room, and I just slumped my ass on the back of your couch, and I was just staring at the roof, and like
Ceiling.
whatever. I was staring at the ceiling, and then people kept like poking their head over me, and it would just make me laugh like an idiot. Like I'd just laugh, like, "Get out of here! You're making me laugh."
Wait,
I
was
like,
this still when you laughed and you showed your teeth? You had to cover your mouth.
Yeah, because no, I used to like. All right, when I used to get wasted, when I first started drinking, I would laugh all the time, but then I'd like, "Oh, I shouldn't be laughing." I'd like put my hand over my mouth, like I should stop laughing.
Like a fucking Japanese girl.
Whatever. Yeah, like a Japanese girl, like one of my Japanese animes. Well, anyways, so people would always mess with me in the sense like they'd poke their head in, like I was a baby or something, and then they just keep
Yeah,
doing it, and
I
I'd
mean-
laugh.
What
So,
you doing that night, dude?
so then
I
I
would
was
need to be
Baby
attended
state.
to like a baby.
I was super smashed, and I passed out on the couch. And then when I opened my eyes mid like super drunk, I noticed I'm laying on 2 sets of legs, and I just hear someone talking. And I'm just like, "Ugh, what's going on?" And then I hear Kevin
You're
like,
on 2 sets of legs?
yeah, I'm laying on 2 girls' laps. And then I hear Kevin like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" Like, this dude's like laying in my hallway because he was talking about the other guy. And then he walks over, he's like, what's going on with Newman?" And then he's like, "He's got both the girls fucking take care of him." And it's just like, oh my god, like this fucking guy. Someone help me track this dude into the bathroom. And I'm just dead on the, like, passed out. And I vomit all this stuff. Pass out. I wake up in the morning, right? And my friend, he like walks in because I guess he wasn't a drinker or anything. He's just like, "Dude, are you all right?"
Real
like,
buzzkill.
Yeah, I was just like, "Yeah, dude, what happened last night?" He's like, "Well, you threw up a lot, but you had the girls taking care of you, and
Was that
everyone
when
else
you
said
threw
you
up in the shoes?
no." And then
And the person you're talking about, is that Let's go with alias Metal Onyx.
Yes.
Okay.
So then he tells me, like, dude, like, were you awake when they took pictures of you? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, dude, like, this person grabbed you by the hair, held you up while you were blacked out on the couch, like, as if you were, like, a dead little fucking doll or something, and then started jamming crackers in your mouth while Mac Cheesin over here took pictures of it. So
One picture. Let it go.
Right. So from that point, he was just like, yeah.
Mac cheese.
And he's like, yeah. And then last night, like, Mr. Poop Pants, like, dropped the bomb in his, like, his shower and smushed the fucking his shampoo bottle in it, and then threw up in your shoes.
No, that was you at a different night.
Yeah.
No, I threw up in your shoes.
At a different night. But
All right,
No,
whatever.
well, you threw up on my PS3.
All right, well, someone threw up in your shoes. Well, anyways, he told me that story.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, okay,
He threw up in your shoes.
When you said you were on
he
the
threw up
couch, I thought
on
it
my
was-
shoes. Threw up on my shoes, not in my shoes.
I
I
thought
threw
it
up
was
on your shoes. I threw up in Zach's
So you
shoes.
pooped in your shower and
So
threw
you
up on your
pooped in your
shoes
shower.
and smashed your shampoo into the poop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was it a sloppy poop? Or was it like
Yeah,
a pretty
they weren't-
solid,
no, they
decent?
weren't, they weren't solid.
It's just like masses of like
yeah, it was,
puddles of brown.
Yeah, it was just
Just
poop
brown
puddles.
noising all over your bed, your fucking mouth.
Was there any chunks in this poop? I want some poop
Yo,
description.
you have some real poop details.
The funny thing
to
is-
get into it, I mean, the poops did look the same.
So there's consistency.
It's
in
like
the poop.
okay, so it's like just imagine you take like a, I don't know, 4-inch regular looking poop, and you like melted it a little bit in the microwave. That's how it looked.
But he used your specific shampoo bottle to hide it, right?
Yes, it was
'Cause
my
your family has
specific
different
shampoo because it was in my bathroom. So I was
It was
like,
like
wait, why
multiple.
is my shampoo bottle like on its side? And I pick it up and there's fucking poop underneath.
Seeing that he hit it with the shampoo bottle, it doesn't seem like there was a lot of poop. Like, can you tell me the amount of poop we're dealing with here?
Well, it was a decent sized shampoo bottle. I mean, it was
Was it
like
like
this big.
6
Are you like dealing with
Must have been
like
a decent
a
size.
family size Head and Shoulders bottle?
no,
Is that
'cause
what we're talking?
It
Like-
was a tub shower, so like you could take a bath or a shower. And he
Well,
was,
yeah, I realized
he was
that.
sitting on the edge,
Uh,
and he let out a poop, and then he finally got into the shower and then pooped again. So when he was on the edge, he pooped a little bit and then covered it. It was so I mean, it was like that much poop. I mean, like that.
like a
Wait,
Twinkie.
I don't know what
Like
you're
a
showing.
baby
I can't.
I'm
I
not about to
can't
give you
picture
the
that.
dimensions
I
of the
can't
poop,
picture that
bro.
through my ears.
I'm gonna say like
Was it like a 15 by 22 puddle of poop? Or
I'm
was
gonna
it
say-
like 11 by
Like
17?
this much
Or
doesn't
Mac, I'm sorry,
explain
Mac
shit.
Cheesin walks in there with his fucking yellow fucking cleaning gloves, got his goggles on, his fucking tape measure on his knees.
Yeah, did you clean the
Pulling it
poop
out.
in a hazmat suit?
get out my notepad.
Clean the poop in a hazmat
Pictures
suit.
of
I'd say
Drew
it
a
was
sketch.
1 inch by 4 inches of poop each time.
Put some little mini cones around it.
Hazard.
chalk
hazard.
outline.
Did you have to flashy thing anybody?
What? No.
All right, Josh.
Yeah, that was that poo story.
Your stories.
Josh, you have.
Okay, well, regarding this asshole that pooped everywhere and didn't clean it up, uncool. Like I said, if you're gonna shit yourself at a party, you gotta shit yourself in discretion, and you can't tell anybody. You have to leave no traces of this poop.
To
or
be
else people
fair
will
to
know.
him, this was like clearly the first time he's ever drinking alcohol, and he drank like half a bottle of.
But did he
alcohol.
pick himself up from the bathroom floor that morning himself and walk it? Did he not pick himself up off that bathroom floor that morning and walked himself out of that house?
No.
How did he get out of the house then?
Well, out of the house.
Yeah, how did he leave
leave
this
your
poop
house?
scene? Like, how did he evacuate the scene of poop?
Sorry.
Dude, what did
Yes.
you just do?
He did later get up.
I think Mac
You
Cheese
know,
just pooped
but-
in your lawn.
Yeah, but so what I'm getting at is this man,
Help for that.
he woke up and he was sober. He's seen this poop when he was leaving.
No, they cleaned
I
it
cleaned,
while he
no,
was
it
wasted.
was cleanable.
Oh,
I
you
wasn't-
cleaned it while he was passed out?
Yeah, I
Well,
wasn't
you didn't
gonna
give the
leave
man a
it for
fair
him
chance
to-
to clean his poop.
He was blacked out. I wasn't gonna leave poop in my bathroom. And not, unflushable.
He blacked out and he threw up on.
Well,
his
I guess I had a luckier happening when this poop scenario happened.
Yes.
Also,
You know,
I'm
it's
pumped.
sad that I've been in a poop scenario. It wasn't me, and it wasn't somebody who I'm personally friends with, but I was around.
I almost
the poop
pooped myself in the shower one time.
I think
thought
we
it
were
was
going
a
to get to my
fart.
poop story.
I'm just
Let's
saying.
get
I'm not going to tell a poop
saying,
story
I'm
anymore.
saying,
It's
I'm
over.
saying.
No, we need
Moving
Josh.
on.
We need Josh's.
The poop
no.
story will never
I have one, but
happen.
I'm not going to share it. I'm not ready yet.
All right, well,
See it?
this guy, he started to become infamous for
Oh god.
kind of wearing out his welcome.
Oh god.
Couple instances with this individual. My first instance hanging out with him, we go to Oktoberfest a couple years ago, and we're there with a couple girls, grab a couple beers, we're hanging out. I would decide, we're gonna go back to my pad, we're gonna drink a little bit more, maybe, just hang out, see what happens. And we get back to my house, and we're hanging out, and wouldn't you know, this guy gets a little too drunk.
Wouldn't you know it?
He goes in the bathroom, he starts throwing up, just starts throwing up everywhere. You know what I mean? Girls leave.
Sounds like it's getting
Burns
sexy.
burns my night out. Anyway, guy ends up sleeping in his car. Next day, I'm talking with someone
Wait, he sleeps in his car at his house?
at my house.
Oh, okay. Oh,
He goes downstairs.
Oh,
gets
you
in his-
and the girls go to your house.
No, we were at my house when this happened. We left Oktoberfest,
So they
went
were
back
already
to my
there.
house and got some booze.
So this dude
hanging out.
heaved and went to his car to rest.
He heaved, was in there. They left while he was heaving. I had to
Oh.
watch over this guy for like an hour. Then he's like, I'm going to go sleep in my car, man. So we went and slept in his car, and when I woke up, he was already gone. Anyway, next time I run into this guy, I'm at a fighting game tournament. And this guy, he would show up, he considered himself part of the fighting game scene. And, but he would always, no. It's not.
I know. No.
But anyway, this guy would always try and pick up, like hit on guys' girlfriends and stuff, and like bring beer and stuff. And this guy, I guess he just got a little too drunk, and he started asking girls some questions, like one of the questions being like, would you do me? And he goes up to this girl and he goes, would you do me? And
He said that?
Yeah, he says that to her. Mind you, this is a guy's girlfriend. The girl starts going off on the dude, telling the guy how the guy is a POS, coming here trying to pick up on girls. No. Close. Gets completely belligerent, starts crying and stuff. Ends up passing out.
He cries?
What?
He cries after this happened?
The
It's not
dude
this
cries
guy.
after he gets shot down by
He
the
gets
girl?
shot down by this girl
And
after
then he
he's getting
cries.
too drunk. He kind of, he gets all teary-eyed and stuff.
Oh, that's sad.
Goes and lays down in the other room.
It's a nightmare.
We kind of like ignore him. He ends up going to the bathroom, throwing up, and he's in the bathroom, locked in there for like an hour. And I guess after somebody goes in there, shit on the walls, shit in the bathtub, shit on the edges of the toilet, everywhere but the toilet. Not the same night, I guess. I don't know.
Jeez.
I found out
That
about this
sounds
afterwards.
Vaguely familiar.
So the guy got nicknamed Shitty and then his name.
Oh!
So he's now. But the thing was, is the turn of events. The guy was getting faded off Smirnoff Ices because he's trying to pick up on chicks.
So he's drinking
So
girl
he's
drinks?
drinking girly glass beers. No. I don't think you guys know.
I remember
Anyway, so
somebody
we held
did
up.
some
We
shit like
held.
that
We
to
held
me.
it. The first person to officially get banned from the fighting game place we go to.
Oh,
The only
man.
person to ever
Oh,
get banned.
man, oh, man.
And he's officially got the nickname of Shitty. His
Shitty
name.
name.
Dropping
Shitty
them-
name.
Them Deuce Bigelows.
Oh, man.
You're both of your guesses are the same amount of letters his name.
Yeah. Just
Was-
by the nickname and the band.
It's
Yeah.
Duke Nukem's, man.
Oh, man, that is hilarious. Yeah, I remember.
So he
haven't
burned
heard
himself out with me on Oktoberfest. Then burned himself out with like most of my groups of like half of my group of friends, like my other group of friends. And then he got banned for trying to pick up on somebody's girlfriend. Mind you, the guy who's sitting there, whose girlfriend it was, who was going off on him, dying laughing. He's not even mad at the guy. He's sitting there cracking up that his girlfriend's going off on this dude. This dude's crying, dude. It was one of the best moments. So good.
Oh, thank you for that.
So good. It was so good.
Just dropping deuces.
Did you,
Mac
You
cheese?
shit all over the bathroom, man. Like, how do you shit all over the bathroom?
your story?
The world's not ready for my poo story.
Oh.
We've got two poo stories that are just brewing.
I don't
right
want
now.
to share mine because the girl I'm talking to, I told her about the podcast, and if she fucking listens to this, I don't want to hear my shit. I don't know.
Alright.
We've got two
It's
poo
really
story.
fucking bad, dude.
Two
Like,
poo-
I'll make the poo trifecta complete.
Yeah.
There's. Wait, you've never pooed anywhere, so it is just.
Oh,
I can't
You know,
tell-
I,
I
have,
never pooed in
I
there.
actually have my own poo story, but it's I didn't like poo somewhere awkward.
I don't have a personal poop story.
I don't have
Well,
personal drunk.
do
poo
I?
I know
See, I'm never gonna
a
get tell my
short
poo
one
story.
about one of my buddies.
Ever.
friends,
Every time
but
we
it's-
try to tell my
You
poo
said the
not
one
really
wasn't
funny.
ready. Now you're just
You know what?
giving this
I
tease,
think,
man.
I think we're ready, Josh. Can you hit us with your poo story?
Give
One
us
of
the
you guys
flavor.
deliver your tale. Like not necessarily your specific, like whatever story you're about to say, or if you feel
Want me to
like
go?
if you feel like the world's ready.
Well, I'll finish. I'll let's say my poo story for the finale
All right.
because it involves me directly.
All right. Well, one of my buddy's brothers. This is gonna be really. It's not even like funny. Like I guess it's kind of funny, but it's more degrading of what happens to this other human being. So, my friend's brother likes to obviously get a little drunk. When he gets a little drunk, he likes to get naked. When he gets to that point, he likes to pee in bushes, and then if he reaches that max limit, he sometimes shits himself. Very rare, but it happens.
Wait, if you're naked, do you still shit yourself?
Yes.
So,
If it's like smeared all over your butt cheeks, I'd imagine.
if I remember this story correctly, he gets really drunk, and I think it's a party at his house, and he goes into his bathroom. He's gone at this point. I think he goes in there to throw up or pass out. He goes into the bathroom to take shit. When his girlfriend comes in to check on him because he's been gone for about an hour, he's butt ass naked. In like, have you seen like the dead Elvis pose, where he's like face forward,
Oh, yeah.
kind of like that in that pose, with just vomit all over the floor with his like face in it and just shit all over the toilet. All over himself.
Vomit to the left of me, shit to the right.
It's, from what I heard, it was
Stuck
a
in
mess.
the
And
middle of the poo.
he's a big guy, and she was a little girl, so like it was hard for her. So she got support from somebody else. I don't know who it was, and I'm sure they don't want to be fucking told who it was. But in any event, she gets him up from his poo-covered vomit self, puts him in his shower, cleans him off, and then has sex with him when she's done.
Dang, that's wifey material.
Yeah, marry that girl.
Marry that girl. Jesus Christ, dude.
You know, I'll be honest.
East County.
That's East County.
East County, baby.
I think I have an extra light-hearted story. Well, a lighter story than the poos. That is about another friend of mine. Like, this isn't about me, like me pooping or anything. I don't think. If I have a poo story that someone's hiding from me, just drop it and I won't fucking flip
I'm
out
gonna
anything.
tell you about a volcano poop.
I mean,
you never
of me.
even peed yourself. You're pretty lucky in that because you blacked out.
You just
ton of
throw up
times.
on yourself.
I throw up a lot. It happens.
Yeah, all of your
Well,
liquids come out your mouth.
I've been good for like the last year and a half, and it's mostly because I don't try to get competitive with anybody.
Speaking of poo,
So we're at a friend's house.
Man, I flipped it for just a second to throw my button.
We're at a friend's house, and it's another chill night. We're all drinking, playing video games and stuff. But this night I don't sleep at all, so I'm just kind of up all night. And I'm sitting on the couch playing like Street Fighter or something. And then till the sun starts to break, and then I get tired of it and I turn it off. Someone else wakes up and we start talking and stuff. And then another one of my friends gets up, and we think he's all right, because it's like he drank heavily and then blacked out like 7 hours ago. So we're like, all right, he's fine. He gets up, right, and then he walks to the corner. Like, I'm sitting on the couch, and he's in the middle of the floor. He walks kind of towards me, but diagonally to the left. And he walks into the corner, and then we're like, yo, dude, you alright? And all you hear is like, zzz. And I'm like, dude. And he's just like, he's not paying attention. I'm like, that's my fucking PlayStation, dude. What are you doing? Because like my PlayStation was right there, and like he like looked at me with the most like super baked look, like
Keanu Reeves.
yeah,
Are you okay?
yeah. He was just like, what? Let me just move over. Like he moved over a little bit in front of my TV, and like he stopped. Like that was the fucking sign to pee here or something. And we're still inside someone's house, and my TV's like resting on a chair, and then he like does a little motion like he's about to take his fucking dick out and piss on it, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? That's my TV.
why isn't he making it physical with this guy right now?
Because it's
What is going on?
cold as shit in this house, and I don't want to get up because it's like
That's
zero
just doing pins on
I think he
you.
just wanted him to pee on you.
When you could have
no.
intervened in this, you're watching this man pee on your shit.
Newman's all wrapped up in a blanket. No, don't pee on my stuff. No.
Stop it.
I have a superpower of lazy that is insurmountable.
You better not.
Phenomenal.
You better not.
Phenomenal.
Hey,
Hey.
you don't want me to get up.
Cut it
Don't
out.
do it.
Cut it out right now.
Yeah, I'm on next level shit over here. So he like fucking does the Keanu Reeves again. He's like, oh, jeez, man. And he fucking like, I always do that like surfer bro talk when I'm using someone's voice. I think that's a good thing. So you'll never
Better than,
actually
like-
figure out who it is. So then he finally goes outside. Like there's a screen to go downstairs to outside. He slides it open, but then he just turns directly left, almost as if he's about to like walk around and pee on the fucking the window. But he pees on a bush instead, and we're just like, what the fuck, dude? I almost lost hundreds of dollars in fucking hardware thanks to some idiot peeing on my stuff. And it was ridiculous. That's the end of the story.
He couldn't find the bathroom, like
He woke up drunk.
they just started wandering.
He thought
trying
the
to pee
corner was like
everywhere.
outside.
I'm just
or
gonna
something.
piss on this electronic
Just
equipment.
pee on this real
I used to
quick.
have an electronic peer. Like he was notorious for peeing on electronic equipment during parties. Pissed
Sounds
on a
awful.
stereo system. Pissed
I
on
used
a
to know a set of
PS2.
twins that used to do that. They
Yeah.
used to wet themselves in the bed or get up and pee on TVs. That was their thing.
Yeah, like literally, this guy like honed in on like electronic devices. He's pissed on a fucking mixer. He's pissed on a stereo. Pissed on a PS2. He pissed on a fan. Pissed on a water cooler. Like you name it. If it was electronic, he's pissed on it.
That's gross.
Should we try something other than poop stories?
Yeah. Are we gonna get off this Dookiementary?
Can we
Yeah,
go
let's,
with
let's,
the shitty
let's
mood?
get off this
Can we
bodily fluid
can we
functions.
call this episode Dookiementary?
The Dookiementary?
The documentary.
I like
You
it.
can do that, man.
All right.
Anything else to talk about though?
All right, speaking of some shit, you guys hear about Kanye recently?
I haven't heard nothing.
He's
about
been
that.
I
going
thought we
on
weren't
this
talking about Dookie
tirade.
anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I
From
thought we were
Dookie to
still,
shit.
I thought we were still talking about it.
Can
It
we
was
go
a
to the
Dookiementary, right?
Can we go to the next level of Dookie? Oh, can we talk about Kanye?
Kanye West.
Yo,
the next
human
level of
incarnate?
shit.
The question he keeps throwing at people is, "What have you done?" The question you should throw at him is, "What have
Dookiementary
you
and
done, dog?"
Kanye?
This last year, what has he done? He put out a
Kanye's
shitty album.
Dookiementary.
He got married to a porn star and has a
Dookiementary,
kid
Kanye tale.
whose name is a fucking direction.
Wait, what?
I'm so, the
Wait.
kid's first name North, last name
Oh.
West.
That's-
Fucking stupid. That's
that's-
all I gotta say. Dude.
Up and to the left, baby.
What is
That's how he shot the money shot, man.
celebrities' problem with freaking naming their kids normal? They can't.
Because he hooked up
Wait,
with a
what's
porn star.
what's
She's
what's
married to
Beyonce's kid's name? Ivy Blue?
No,
Ivy
it's-
Blue.
It's,
I love you.
it's Blue something. It's not Ivy Blue though.
Blue Ivy?
Blue Ivy.
Blue
That's
Ivy.
what it is.
Jeez, man.
Did you know that? Did you know that that's the youngest
Let's get
person to
Pillow
ever
in
be
here
on a
and
song?
fucking. And what is Michael
Oh,
Jackson's
to
kid's
actually
name?
be on a
Pillow,
song.
Did
Prince,
you know
and-
that sound bites from the day that baby was born were put into that song that Jay-Z made about
That's-
his kid?
That's something else.
That is officially the youngest kid to be on a track.
I feel like when celebrities have kids, the kids should like be separated so they don't have to deal with
Have
celebrity
surrogate
idiot fathers.
celebrity parents.
I almost feel bad for that
Because
kid
the
between
one
Kim
they're
and
given
Kanye.
everything off the freaking bat. It's just
I don't
like
even
you're
think
this
that-
guy's kid. You're already famous and rich.
You're the shit.
You don't
You
have to
have to
worry
do
about
shit
it
for
like
the rest
that.
of your life.
Well, it's like
All right,
the ones that are
this brings up
musicians.
a-
They let them do rap songs like Will Smith's daughter,
Yeah,
Willow or whatever her name is.
Jaden.
That was a hit.
Excuse me.
let's
Excuse
go
me.
off
that song
Let it be
for a
said,
second,
that was
'cause
a
that was a
hit.
hit.
Can we-
That
can
song
we-
was golden.
Can we just talk
okay?
about the entire
Well, Will Smith already
generation?
murdered his rap.
Better than
career.
Jaden.
Can we,
No,
can
yeah,
we
now
just,
we're on
can we
Smith.
just take a tight time to like your memory of Smith being good? Because now that his kids are out, his whole legacy.
Fresh
just gone.
Prince and what was like his last like was it Big Willie or something?
Big Willie style. Woo!
That was the Men in Black
Millennium?
soundtrack.
His last album.
Millennium.
No, the Big Willie style. Woo!
Oh, you mean what? You mean his
Getting
most
jiggy
recent
with
one?
it?
Like with the Switch?
Where
or
he,
whatever?
yeah, with that thing.
It was,
What
I
about the
don't
one
know.
with him in the parachute jacket?
I just know
Miami,
Miami.
like Wild West and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were
Well,
golden
getting
ages.
to
Yeah,
Miami.
yeah.
And Benito,
No.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I don't even know what they're saying, but Will, like the Fresh Prince is in it, so it's a good
He's
song.
got his
He's cool, right?
He's cool, right? I mean, he's a black guy.
Yo,
and he's not very offensive.
speaking of Fresh Prince, rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
He's just getting jiggy with it.
Yeah, before Uncle Phil died, before
Moment
the
of
new year.
silence.
Rest in peace, Shredder.
Master Shredder.
Master
Master
Shredder.
Shredder.
Master Shredder.
Master Shredder, aka Uncle Phil, dude.
Yeah.
All day.
Good times.
Damn shame. So, has anyone graced Jaden or Jalen? I don't know how to say Jalen.
It's Jaden.
Jaden Smith?
Jaden Smith.
Jalen's the black dude that I picked up from the league. That tried to play my characters.
Jalen?
Jalen Rose.
I don't know
was
why I
his
thought
name.
of that for some
That
reason.
sounds
name
like
was Jalen
a
Rose.
passive action for a cop to do to black people. Jalen.
Yo, that's racist.
Yeah, but I'm
He
black.
said it. It's okay.
But that's racist.
Okay, Jaden. Yes. All right. Some of his most prolific tweets of
It's
all
with a
time.
D. Not with
Jaden. Did I say Jalen?
A, you said Javen that last
And he
time.
wears,
Javen?
oh, he wears
Jaden.
those leopard print skinny jeans.
And he's always got that like I'm sorry and confused face all the time. I'm sorry.
He always looks sorry. He's like, I'm sorry, guys.
I
And
can't
then
believe
he actually said in an interview, he's like, that's just my face. Like, bullshit,
I
man.
can't believe that's the same kid
Your
who
dad
just
nor your mom make that
Why
face.
don't your dad
so.
look sad all the time? Your dad looks happy.
Or
What
even
is
better
that?
than
Because,
Like
like,
Will
making
Smith just
bank.
like face palms himself
He
and he
looks
like
exactly
reads his
like
son's
his dad in
tweets.
the fucking 90s. He's got the fucking fade and the big ass ears.
Oh, do you think that they'll ever try to reboot Fresh Prince with him?
No.
Oh god.
Because I know
Please,
his
no.
dad might.
I hope not.
Oh, I
You want me
feel.
to say-
No,
It's
what
like,
if
it's like Will Smith can be Uncle Phil.
Yeah, well, that would be so weird.
It's like them fucking bringing back Family Matters and fucking Urkel being the dad. Like, just,
Yeah, he's like, what the hell is
Well,
going
they're
on?
bringing back Boy Meets World.
But then no, that's
Really?
okay, but that's a sequel though.
Oh, okay.
Are they
It's
really?
about the kids.
Oh, yeah,
They
it's,
can have
it's called
Fresh
Girl
That's
Meets
different.
World.
But if a full-on remake
Wait,
with
it's
the
about
same
the kids of
characters, you
those
can't do
people?
that.
What
I
is
don't
it,
think it's gonna
Topanga
like
and
it would be
the
a
guy hookup?
sequel of
Yeah.
Fresh Prince now.
Every
What, so is he
every
just
boy's
inherit
fantasy comes
the
true.
Bel
with
Air
the sequel.
mansion?
Except
Like,
him.
I don't know.
What about
Uncle
you?
Carlton?
What are you talking about?
He hates the name Topanga.
Topanga, I don't like the name.
Sounds like a fucking
All right.
pudding.
Does anyone else have words that you just don't like?
Words that I don't
Like,
like.
just sound bad coming out of a mouth.
Moist.
Moist.
Yeah, no, moist. Yeah.
Every time
That is a
somebody
dirty
says-
sounding word.
Every time I hear the word moist, I picture the meme of the old lady that makes me moist.
Oh,
You,
I don't know what
I hate
look
the
that
word
up for
even
visual
more
for
now.
everybody.
Just ruined
Look
it.
that up on the internet.
That makes me
That
moist.
makes
Oh,
me
man.
moist. Oh god.
Like, I just picture, like,
Oh Johnny, oh Johnny, that
Yeah.
makes me so moist.
Like she's been eating cigarettes for breakfast for the last 20 years.
Right there,
Fucking bowl of cigarette butts with fucking coffee poured into it.
black
Black
coffee.
coffee with a fucking tall glass.
oh, don't forget her
vodka on the
loogies
side.
that she hawks in the fucking ashtray.
All right, can we like what are the words instead of moist and this lady?
That, for me,
Wait,
it's
what's her
like-
name? What's it like? Agnes.
Agnes?
Seen Agnes.
I used to know a girl in
Kinda
high
like
school
this.
that I had a crush on named Agnes.
Kind of like.
She was like a punk girl and she actually wore like kilts to school all the
Oh,
time.
I remember Agnes. I used to hang out with Agnes.
She was hot, but
I knew a girl
She was
whose
in our punk
name was
scene.
Esther, and she was.
no, the name Agnes sounds like somebody who's already 80 years old.
Yeah, I remember.
Not
She
the
had like a
woman.
raspy, deep voice too.
I know, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember
It's all
that.
it's up to
Of course, he doesn't
Yes.
remember.
Agnes
that.
from Grossmont High School, right?
Yeah, jeez,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do remember it. Fuck. Was
She
She
did
eats
because she
cigarettes?
smoked like 2 packs of cigarettes a
I
day.
didn't know that. I just thought she was hot. I didn't like fucking go after her fucking teeth or anything.
You mean his blood outfit? Well,
If you would have followed her somewhere, you
That's how
probably
it was
might
in
have
high
ended up to my buddy's house and you would have met me earlier in life.
That's how I was in high school because I used to wear nothing but hand-me-downs, and my brother was
come on,
Or
baby,
is-
come hang underneath my giant T-shirt.
yeah.
Those
Kinda
biggie
would
long
be,
Yeah.
tees.
So I had the
I got two
t-shirts
over here.
that looked like a fucking skirt, and then I'd have to like bunch them up just so they can fit and stuff. And then I had nothing but red clothing because that's all my brother wore.
For some reason.
That picture that came
'Cause
out
he was
on
a
Facebook
blood.
was hysterical. I was laughing.
Yeah.
I was
The
like,
one with him and his
because
homies?
Yeah.
I thought it was a Halloween costume. Like, I'm not kidding.
No, but
It's
that-
like he's
you like
the Kool-Aid
your
man?
stance. You're all just like you're trying to fit into what you're trying to wear. Like, oh, I guess I'll just
How
be
was
the
that?
black guy.
that picture was 9 or 8 years old.
No, that's like That's like when I first met you, or like
Yeah.
around when we first started
Yeah.
hanging out. That's like 06, 07.
Did you have a do-rag underneath it? Little white
I
do-rag?
wear do-rags all the time. I still wear
No, I
do-rags.
know you do, but like I think you had like a red hat. It was all full
No,
inside.
I
You had
had
like
a-
a white do-rag underneath
No,
it.
I wore a red beanie that my brother
Oh,
couldn't
okay.
fit anymore, and then I'd wear it backwards like I wear my beanies now. I never wear a do-rag without a beanie because it does make you look like a fucking criminal.
You should
So,
wear that as a Halloween costume this year.
I've been full
Throwback
about it
Newman.
now. Well, anyways, just
be
a word
Be
I
black.
hate is schnitzel, like wiener schnitzel. I don't know. The word schnitzel sounds gross to me. Like it is like
When I hear it,
a
it fucking
giant
sounds delicious.
like loogie to me. Schnitzel.
It's messy. It is messy. It
It's like,
sounds like
ugh.
schnitzel. It's a
Schnitzel.
lot of
Back on the
slipperies.
shit again.
I don't like constipation.
Wait, hold on. Oh, this is the
Too many
Dookiementary. So
Yeah, I'm saying, like, I've been constipated a couple times, and another couple times I didn't know I was actually being constipated, so I'm just like,
I'll drink to that, maybe.
like trying to burst a blood vessel, and just
I've never.
the connection to the events and simply the word, like it just sounds like blockage.
the word sounds like what it means.
A word that, well, a name that's funny that I've only heard thanks to working at a restaurant. Gretchen. Gretchen.
Oh, I know a Gretchen.
That's such a bad name to
I've-
name
Gretchen,
anyone.
too.
Yeah, I feel like if I knew a Gretchen, she'd be just
Like she came out of
Or
the
a
womb
Gretchen from
wrinkly
Recess.
and like great.
Oh yeah,
Like a fucking raisin popped out or something. I'm gonna name that Gretchen.
I'm gonna name that Gretchen.
fucking raisins.
Good lord, man.
Giant raisins. Raisinets.
Oh, does anyone else remember the singing raisins? Like those were
Yeah.
the things?
Yeah, the
California
Raisins.
Oh, yeah.
They had a fucking like
They were in the
unreleased
Raisinets.
NES game.
The Grapevine, dude? Didn't they sing the Grapevine
Yeah.
song?
Yeah.
Or they remind me
Going down the Grapevine.
of the 7-Up dot. When the
Cool
dot
spot?
had its own video
Cool
game.
spot,
Yeah,
bro.
cool
Cool
spot.
spot, eh?
Yeah,
It's
sorry.
got a name. Remember the Noid? The Domino's Noid? The most useless fucking mascot in the
The
world?
only thing about the Noid I remember is
The Family Guy
Adam
episode.
West
Okay.
beating it up.
The Family Guy episode, yeah. That's the only thing.
Avoid the Noid.
any other words.
Um,
There's some bad words out. Like I don't know, gross words that just sound. Like,
I'm trying to think of some.
I don't like the word irk.
Irk.
I guess you could say it irks me.
Oh,
That's
nice.
a bad
Have trouble
I just-
beating
the
that
word.
one.
Oh, the word colonel. I hate the spelling.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Colonel?
Colonel.
Colonel.
Yeah. Colonel.
Colonel.
Like, there's no R in this word.
Champagne.
I actually remember
Champagne?
the first time I learned the word thanks to video games, Mega Man X4, and you were fighting the Colonel, and I was like, "Hey, look, it's the Colonel!" And
Are you sure you didn't
I
say
think it was either my
colonel?
brother or someone. They were like, "That is Colonel. That clearly says Colonel. You are fucking stupid."
Colonial.
I'm like, "That is Colonel. That's how it's spelled. I mean, I've seen it in a book. There it is." It's like, nope, I don't believe you ever. Like,
The word
thanks,
colonel.
English language, you perfect system, you.
You perfect adopter of other words.
Where did Mac Cheesin go?
He's right here, bro.
Oh, there he is. What's up, Mac?
He's got
Velveeta cheese! Tarnation!
that
Are you fucking goofy now? Like, what's going on?
We're about to do some power line dancing in here.
Oh, dude, the eye to eye?
I'm a dog and my dog is a dog.
That is my favorite fucking Disney.
It would be
Goofy
so
movie?
black.
The Goofy movie song, the power line.
Yeah, the original Goofy.
It would be
Yeah.
because you're black.
No, my favorite.
I remember the power, but what was the song? I don't remember the song.
That's
Eye
Power.
to eye.
Seeing
The one at the end.
Out of wide, baby. And then for the first, and then this when Goofy and his son like slide on stage at the end, and there's like it's a
I
concert.
know that movie well. I just can't remember the song.
It's by a dude named Tevin Campbell, and it's like I don't remember all the lyrics, but he's just like singing
Whatever.
it.
There's
out
only
of
one
wide.
good
Yeah.
animation band.
What was that?
The Beats.
The Beats.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
my
Beats
god.
are dope.
Beats me.
How
Give
dare
out
fucking-
tofu.
Oh my god.
Banging on a trash can.
That's Doug
Throwing it
and
on the
Skeeter.
street.
Was that
That was his band.
was that the Beats or was that just Doug and Skeeter?
That was Doug. That was
No, that's like that was
that
like
was
their
big.
inspiration
Yeah, I
from
know.
the Beats,
Banging on
though.
a trash.
that was
can,
big.
drumming
That
on the
song's
street
called
light.
"Go Big" or "Big."
Fucking Skeeter, the black kid who had to be blue.
Yep.
I just remember when.
Then what was Roger?
Patty
If
Mayonnaise.
he was great.
Roger Klotz.
No,
He was trailer park man.
Patty,
he was
Patty was
definitely
black.
a white.
Patty was
She was
Skeeter
like
black.
She was like leathery skin tan.
No, Patty had like
she was
terrible tan.
she was
like,
Ganguro.
she had a tanning issue.
Was it awkward that her last name was Mayonnaise and she was the brown girl?
Fucking Doug Funny.
Yeah, Doug Funny's. I don't know.
Was it Skeeter Jones?
Quill Man.
No, it was.
Skeeter
Roger Klotz.
with the Macklemore haircut.
Yo, Macklemore is Roger.
I don't remember Skeeter's last name.
Skeeter
'Cause that-
Skates.
Wait, was
Skeeter
Skeeter
Skeets?
Skeeter his actual name? Because
Yeah.
I remember there was
Yeah,
an
just
episode,
say- maybe he didn't have one. He just called him Skeeter.
and then his weird fucking
His
Doug
military
Funny's neighbor.
dad.
No, Doug's weird neighbor, the dude who invented stuff.
Oh, the Dinks.
Yeah, the Dinks.
The Dinks, dude. Mr. Dink.
You know what that stands
What was
for?
his dog's
Double
name?
income, no children. That's why he had everything.
What was his dog's name?
What was his dog's name? Damn
Pork
it.
chop.
Pork chop.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
How he always
Man, I'm
fucking.
gonna hit up the streaming websites and fucking watch all episodes of Doug.
You might find it on Netflix. I look every week.
Well, I did look when they started putting Nickelodeon shows and they put like Hey Arnold and like Hey Monster.
And they
on
didn't
there.
put
Yeah,
Doug.
Hey Arnold's really good, though.
Whoa.
But then they took that shit off. Now they just have like.
Well, I think because Disney owns Doug now.
Oh.
So yeah, they don't put it.
I
I
remember
remember-
it on.
Well, they have like the
Disney.
Disney movies on there now.
Yeah.
Hey Arnold, dude, there's Gerald and his stupid handshake. That's impossible. Jesus
You know what
Christ.
their handshake was, right?
Worm fucking thumb. What?
No, they
Oh, the
just,
word though?
they just went. They just
Yeah.
went. No, it was. That's all it was. It just
Well,
made a
in
sound
the show,
effect.
their
But
fingers
like,
were
it looked like they
touching,
had no
and it
bone
like,
structure.
yeah, it wiggled left to right.
like-
Like if we did a fucking dap, touch thumbs, and then wiggled our thumbs left and right. It was like, yeah, how do you have that much thumb meat to do that?
Skeeter Valentine, by the way.
Skeeter
Valentine. Wow.
Jeez, thanks to
Thank you,
Josh
Shepard.
and the internet.
The internet's my friend.
We're hitting
You're just
those,
saving that.
those classics, baby.
Are we still gonna try to watch Raw tonight or no?
I don't know. Were you
It's
able
like
to
already
find-
11:05.
find-
Oh
wrestling.
yeah, we had a curfew tonight.
Yeah, we got
What was the curfew?
12.
Well, I just abroad. We don't have to leave at 12. I thought you wanted to.
Well,
get
like
in
I
at
just
12.
don't want to be here till like 2 in the morning.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
But like if we watch Raw, we will. But
Well, I mean,
we're on this hell
without
nostalgia binge.
commercials, it's like
okay, so 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Without commercials, there's maybe.
Should we
like,
make
2.5
this episode
hours.
There's,
short?
no, there's maybe like an hour and a quarter.
Because we
That
can
would
literally
be
end
like
right
2
now.
No, it literally lasted
Yeah,
like 2
we should-
hours.
oh, we
actually,
should
when
play
we
that.
watched
Yeah,
that
we
commercial.
we should play that.
They don't
We
have
should-
many apparently.
Should we end this episode now and let's get to our
Yeah.
wrestling?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Well, I
Thank
didn't
you,
download
guys.
it yet. I could.
Thank. Woo!
D'Lo Brown with the real deal.
Thank you for joining us for another fine episode of the Ranters. My name is Newman Taylor. You can find me on Twitter at Ice Cold Eskimo.
Mac Cheesin. You can follow me on Twitter at Cameo Grand.
You can look me up on POF hitting up them ladies. SM Nelson 610.
You can find me on Twitter, Combusted99, and you can find me on Facebook, Combusted99.
I'm Joshua Stone Shepherd. You can find me anywhere pretty much at Polecats Rock.
Looking at the real deal now. Why is D'Lo Brown a legend in fucking 3K14?
D'Lo Brown needs to be a legend.
Yeah.